Hey, Todd Burry from toddburry.com. You know, the animal world is full of great examples of things that can be accomplished. And little teaching moments are they're all around us anyway. If you journal your life, the amount of teaching moments you experience in a day are mind-boggling. That if you just applied them, it'd be awesome. And I'm going to share a little analogy with you today that I really enjoy this one because it's about a snail. And so here's what I want you to think about, because this is really relative to your business. Are you smarter than a snail? Did you ever think about that? Probably not. People don't really think much about snails, except, oh, no, I stepped on one, or, oh, I have one in a restaurant, or whatever your relationship to a snail is. But anyway, so here's a little, we'll call it a story, right? So man gets up in the morning, he's getting ready for work, and, does his thing, reads his paper, has his breakfast, has his coffee. He's in a little bit of a rush. So he opens his front door, and when he looks, as he's walking out the door, he looks down, and there's a snail. And for whatever reason, maybe the guy was having a bad morning, he kicks the snail way out into his front yard and then just goes about his life. I mean, personally, I love nature, so that kind of bugs me, but for the sake of the story. 3 years later, guy's going about his life, living the day-to-day. Gets up in the morning, does his thing, has his breakfast, drinks his coffee, reads his paper, gets ready to go to work, opens his front door to go out, and as soon as he does, the snail is sitting there looking at him going, "What did you do that for?" So think about the snail. The snail, because the snail, took 3 years to get back to that same spot just to ask the question. Now, of course, it's in snail time, so the snail's probably not thinking it's that long. It's just snail time. But I want you to think about the lessons from the snail. One, snail was committed, right? This snail was committed to getting back to that front porch, to finding out what was going on. It took 3 years to make the journey. Second thing is, snail was focused. The snail was focused on trying to understand why this creature would do that, and on their mission of getting back to that front step. Who knows what the snail had to go through, right? I mean, did it really take 3 years to go all that way, or did the snail have to run from stuff and hide from stuff? And probably, it's a snail. It doesn't move very fast, so I'm sure it had to go through a lot to survive. And then the third thing is patient. Seriously, how much patience did it take to have that singular focus for 3 years, to get to that one epic moment, to be able to say, "Hey, why'd you kick me, man? What's the deal?" Right? So those 3 little lessons. Are you smarter than a snail? Can you work like a snail? Maybe you can go faster than a snail, but can you be committed? Can you be focused? Can you be patient? If you can, you'll get where you're trying to go. That's just the bottom line. The snail can teach you. Follow the snail, and you can succeed. If you like this message, share it. It's a little levity, and it has brevity. Levity, brevity. So, go ahead and share it, and if you think it'll be valuable for somebody else. And if you haven't got my 27 phrases at work, pop up top here and put in your email and get your download audio, because it'll be really helpful for you and your teams. Hey, thanks for stopping by today.